Hello everybody, it's Wednesday, it's 1 o'clock and it is time for Be At One mini mindfulness for your Wednesday lunchtime. And I'm Lucy Trend and I'm here at my studio, Shiatsu and Thai Massage Training Scotland. And mindfulness is a huge part of what we do here and what we train here. So I run these 1 o'clock classes every week live on Facebook for free for all of you lovely people. And I don't know if you've missed me, I've been away. I was on retreat and then I was on holiday. So I'm fresh, I'm back and I'm ready to resume. And the sun's coming out and I can't see a thing, but I have to sit next to the window because that's where I get a good signal. So there you go, you just get me with sunshiny glasses on and perhaps a wee squint. So yeah, I've had a break. What should we do today? I think it would be nice to do support of sound, because over the summer it's been wonderful to be able to do mindfulness outside, feeling like the sun maybe if you're lucky, which we have been, and feeling the breeze and hearing all of the sounds outside. And in fact the retreat that I went on, we did most of it, we were so lucky, we were able to do most of it outdoors. So we did a lot of working with sound as a mindfulness support. So I think do that today. And I always love it when people post a comment to say that they're here. It's nice to know there's people present, because I can't see anything except for like this little dot at the top of my phone where I know the camera is. So if you leave me a message to say you're here, or a comment to say that you're here, and then at the end, usually we would have a little discussion, but obviously it's Facebook, so we can't. So if you want to share any of your experience in the comments as well, that would be really welcome. And if you want to share any of your experience more privately, then you can always send me a message. And I think I've enabled private messaging, so I should get your message and be able to reply to you privately. So I usually use Central Station clock as my timer, but it says 20 to 4, so I don't think it's going to be very reliable. So we'll just have to go with my body clock, see if I can remember what half an hour is. And I'm sitting here, I'm sitting on the floor with my legs crossed on a cushion, and if you want to sit on the floor and you're comfortable doing that, you can do that. Helps to have your knees touching the ground if you can, but if you're sitting in a chair, that's fine too. Just have your feet flat on the floor and come into your own spinal support. So rather than lounging back, come up into your own spinal support. I'll ring the bells at the beginning and I'll ring the bells again at the end as a signal that we've finished. So to begin with, settling into your posture. So give yourself a little wriggle to get comfortable. Check that you're warm enough. Check that you're going to be able to sit for about, probably 20 minutes. And then thinking a little bit about your vision. So do you want to have your eyes closed, or do you want to do like I do, which is I just let my gaze drop down to the floor in front of me with a wide open peripheral gaze, not looking at anything. So it'll possibly look to you like I've got my eyes shut, but I keep my eyes open. And then visiting our intention for the practice. And our intention today is to practice mindfulness with the support of sound. And perhaps thinking a little bit about your motivation for sitting here today. What brings you to sit in this mindfulness session together today? Perhaps a word or a phrase that might express that. And then beginning with the settling process. So turning the attention towards the sensations of breath in the body. Seeing if you can make the length of the in-breath equal with the length of the out-breath. And maybe counting might help with this. So counting to maybe 3 or 4 as you breathe in, and 3 or 4 the same as you breathe out. Or maybe if counting isn't helpful, saying phrases. I know I am breathing in. I know I am breathing out. Any phrase that might help equalize the in-breath length with the out-breath. We might notice that pretty soon the mind gets involved in thinking, because this is what it does. And so when we notice, just being gentle and kind and understanding that that is inevitable, and guiding the attention back to the dual focus of breathing and regulating the length of the breath. And in this way, the mind can begin to settle. And perhaps again, distraction occurs. And just gently bringing the attention back to the breath and the counting or the phrases. And now letting go of the counting or the phrases and just allowing the body to breathe itself in its own rhythm. And turn the attention to the contact of the body with the seat or the cushion and floor. Notice what sensations are present. Any sense of temperature or texture. What does the pressure of the body resting here feel like? What pattern of sensations is present? The weight of the body on the seat or the cushion. Points of contact. The feeling of contact. And perhaps other sensations of contact, maybe the hands resting on the lap. Maybe the spectacles on the nose, or the hair against the skin. Just noticing. Perhaps clothing, or the warmth of the sun, or a light breeze or draft. And then opening out to the sensations within the body as well. Perhaps even scanning through, so maybe beginning at the top of the head. What feelings are present here? And then scanning down the back and sides of the head, the ears, the forehead, the nose and eyes. Keeping on down, maybe the lips, the mouth, the jaw, the chin, back of the neck, down the neck, noticing the throat, and then opening out to the shoulders, the shoulder girdle. The chest and the back and the top of the arms, the waist, the abdomen, the elbows, the forearms and the hips, the pelvis, the thighs, the hands, the knees, shins and calves, ankles and feet. And then just open to all sensations that are present in the body. Maybe some are strong. And there's no need to focus. Just remain a light touch on the noticing of each sensation, so that it's possible to notice subtle sensations as well as strong. And allowing the mind to rest in the body. Just open, noticing, sitting here supported on the earth. This body breathing. And just as the mind can rest in the body, so the body rests on the earth. Sitting here surrounded by space. And then noticing any sounds that are around. No need to get involved with the sound or put meaning on the sound. Just literally noticing any sounds that are around as a sensation coming to the body, as a sensory experience. And we can use this sensation of sound as a mindfulness support. So if we notice getting involved in thinking, getting distracted, or contracting around the sensation of a particular feeling, once we notice, just opening back out to the awareness of sound surrounding the body, or maybe even within the body. Sound as a way to gently rest the attention. So allowing the sounds to come into our experience without listening out, without preferring one sound over another, just allowing all the sounds. So also noticing the sensations of the body, the feelings, the space around, the breath, maybe the vision, and the sound. And if we notice getting involved in a storyline or a distraction, realizing this, and gently inviting the attention to rest lightly on the sound. So the mind can rest in the body breathing, the body supported on the earth, surrounded by space, and open to the sensations of sound. again, the mind may be getting distracted, getting involved in thinking. Just noticing this and bringing the attention back to the support of the sound. No need to try to suppress thoughts. These will arise naturally. That is what they do. But just notice the thought and maintain the attention on the sound. And pretty soon we notice the thought has moved on. Maybe another one arises. Maintain the awareness on the sound and let it be free. And maybe we notice we've got distracted with thinking again. Gently coming back to the sound. And then as we come towards the end of the session, just taking a moment to think about any benefits from this session today. Benefits for yourself. Are there any benefits for people around you? Benefits for others? Maybe even the wider world? And perhaps also forming an intention to carry any of the benefits of this session today forward into the rest of the afternoon, as best we're able. So that's the end of the session. Just taking a moment, maybe wiggle fingers and toes, maybe have a wee stretch. And I don't know if it's 1:30 or not. This is 4 o'clock on the clock outside. So it was lovely to be back and to see some of you present and my top fan. Thank you very much. Thanks for the comments, and whether you're watching now or whether you're watching later, please do get in touch if you want to share anything, or please do post a comment. Say how that was for you. Mindfulness with the support of sound. And I'll be back again next Wednesday, 1 o'clock, same place. Okay, bye.